Hey everybody. So today's July 1st and I want to talk about June a little bit. I said I was going to start this vlog about my journey, and I was not very successful with putting that together at this point. I have taken footage throughout the month, not consistently like I wanted to do, and haven't actually started posting it yet. So this might be one of the first videos that I actually post. I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around everything that I'm trying to achieve within doing this. Not only doing the vlog, but also like starting to even really build a YouTube channel and thinking about what I want it to be about, and what I want it to represent, and who I want to reach and who I want to help and all of that, because there's definitely more than one thing. You know, it started for me with the weight loss journey, and then also at the same time around the same time I started doing keto, intermittent fasting about 3 months ago. I also spent a lot of time researching finance, stock market, different investments, ways to improve your credit. I'm gonna do some videos about this stuff for sure. I am wrapping up a bankruptcy right now, first time I've ever had to do that. And COVID has really slowed down the process. It should have been discharged by now, and I haven't gotten that paperwork yet. So I'm literally starting from scratch with that. That's one of the things with finance. Kind of like my growth story, going through this process, rebuilding from scratch, going from someone who has owned various businesses, had a 720 plus credit score, you know, had no issue getting any car, renting a 5-bedroom house, like living a normal member of society, and then a turn of events that brings you to a place where you're in instant poverty and have to literally like understand what that means. And I'm realizing that there's so many people that don't even understand what most people go through, have to deal with to try to live like a normal person in society, when they have so many things oppressing them from being able to do so. And I have actually literally lived and experienced that. I'm doing it right now. So that's another huge thing that I want to talk about as well. And I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to organize this and how I'm going to do it, because the channel is not going to be all about one thing. That's why I wanted to do like a vlog where it's more about, you know, just kind of going through my journey and me being able to express, you know, how I'm feeling and what I'm doing, and sharing that with you all, so that hopefully it can inspire somebody or educate somebody, or anything that's going to help somebody, you know, like stick to their goals. And even just the little Facebook posts and stuff that I've done, sharing recipes, pictures of the food I'm cooking, you know, I've been getting feedback from that, and people, you know, telling me that it's inspired and helped them, and I love that. And that's just like the beginning. But really, this is uncomfortable for me. I'm not a person in front of the camera. If you look at my Instagram, I don't post pictures of myself really. This is really outside of my comfort zone, and that's another reason why I want to do this, because I want to challenge myself and push myself outside of that comfort zone and be able to become comfortable. And I know that when it comes to YouTube channel, vlogging, whatever, you know, like everything starts out really amateur, and then eventually, you know, things progress and get better, and equipment and all that. And I paused myself for months, like starting this, because I felt like I needed to buy camera equipment and editing software and learn how to do all this. And then eventually I got inspired enough that I was like, I'm just gonna start recording and getting footage. And I did intend to start posting already, but I haven't. So I'm probably gonna do a couple of videos that are recapping the different things going through June. The Chloe Ting fitness challenge, which I recorded myself doing the workouts a little bit here and there, and then I did today so we could see progress, and I'll put a video together and kind of talk about that. my weight loss journey with keto and intermittent fasting, and finances. And finances really ties into like what I was saying about how your status for real, how your credit affects your ability to live, and how it's affected my ability to live. And I do want to tell that story and kind of share that with you all, so that hopefully people can get a better perspective of how the smallest things can have the biggest effects on you and your whole life, and make things turn a corner and go in a whole nother direction and all of that stuff. And you really don't get it until you experience it. And I kind of started to see that for myself today with the text messages that I'm receiving from my father about how I should be able to just go get an apartment even if I don't have credit, and why I can't just get my own place, and like honestly the ignorance that's out there today. And you see it so much more coming out as people feel their need to voice their opinions on Black Lives Matter and what's happening with our government, what's happening with our society and coronavirus. And like people's colors are coming out, people's ignorance is showing. Hopefully people will learn and grow from this. And I really need some people that I know to learn and grow. So I'm probably going to get in depth with that in a video or two. I don't know. So it's going to be kind of random at first, really. And I'm sure over time it'll morph into something more consistent. But I feel like if I'm truly going to do a vlog and I'm really going to kind of share my experience and my growth with you, then I want to give you all of that and not just keeping it on one thing, because I mean this is supposed to be a way for me to, I don't know, express and communicate myself. Because honestly I'm one of those people that's usually misunderstood and doesn't have the same look on my face as the way I feel inside. Resting bitch face is a real thing. And I really would like to do that. I would really like to share and give people the opportunity to hopefully just see who I really am and my vulnerability, because I don't like looking at the camera. I don't like being on camera. I don't like the way I sound. I don't want to be like the center of attention, but I'm also a smart individual who has had a lot of life experiences and a lot to share. And I want to be a part of the movement and everything that's happening right now. I want to be a part of the Black Lives Matter and the educating people. Like, I've shared something from the Red Table Talks with Jada Smith, and if you haven't watched that, go to my Facebook and watch it. I shared it, the whole episode, and what they talk about, these women at this table, and they talk about with all the isms between racism to sexism to, you know, like sexual orientation to like everything. Like, there's so much going on, and so much ignorance and so much blockage and so much that needs to happen and change and grow, and people need to wake up. So hopefully you'll listen, and hopefully I'll get some videos posted. And whatever, if there's something you want me to talk about, or like you want information about, especially with the kind of like the main things that I've been putting a lot of time and energy and research and stuff into, between like diet and nutrition with keto and intermittent fasting. If you want to talk about filing bankruptcy, rebuilding your credit from scratch, I'm definitely going to do stuff on that. But if you got specifics, you know, comment, let me know. And I don't know, we're gonna make this thing happen. We'll see what happens. Hopefully some change will come. Love you guys. Bye.